Most people think the stock market is gambling. Some think it's only for rich people. Some think it's too risky. And most never invest at all. But here's the truth. The stock market is just a machine. And once you understand how it works, you'll never look at money the same way again. Michael is 28. He living alone and lives in Chicago, works daily 9-to-5 job. Every Friday, his paycheck hits. And every month, it disappears. Rent, parties, car payment, food, subscriptions. Whatever's left just sits in his savings account, barely growing. He works for money, but his money doesn't work for him. Okay, we will talk about one thing. One day a coworker says, "You know when you buy stocks, you're buying ownership, right?" Ownership? That word hits different. That night, Michael researches. And what he finds changes everything. When a company wants to grow, it needs money. Instead of borrowing from a bank, it sells small pieces of itself, like some percentage. Those pieces are called shares. When you buy a share, you're not gambling. You're buying a tiny piece of that company. If the company grows, your piece becomes more valuable. Simple. Stock prices move for one reason: supply and demand in shares. If more people want to buy a company, the price goes up. If more people want to sell, the price goes down. Every second, millions of investors are voting with their money. Fear moves prices. Greed moves prices. News moves prices. But long-term, business growth moves prices. Michael's biggest fear is, what if I lose everything? Then one day he learned something powerful. He noticed the market goes up. The market goes down. But historically, over long periods of time, it rises. Not because of luck, because businesses innovate, they expand, they make profits, and investors who stay patient got benefit. Michael doesn't buy just one stock. Not only single index, he invests in index funds, which means he owns hundreds of companies at once. If one fails, others grow. Risk spreads out. This isn't gambling, this is strategy. 1 year later, Michael didn't get rich overnight. But something changed. His money started growing on its own, quietly, consistently, in the background. That's when he understood. Employees work for money. Owners let money work for them. The stock market isn't a shortcut, it's a tool. Used correctly, it can build wealth while you sleep. If you want to understand how rich people actually use this system, watch the next video on this channel. Because most people don't stay broke because they earn too little. They stay broke because they never learn how money works. Subscribe to Silent Money and start thinking like an owner. Please subscribe this channel for more videos on money management,